like willing to do what it takes to find an opportunity to see you in person. This could be someone who really wants to take you out on a date. This could be somebody who really wants to meet with you to apologize or find some way to, move forward after a difficult chapter between the two of you. But this is, what do I have to do? Do I have to fly to come see you? Do I have to buy you flowers? Do I have to write you a pretty love letter? Whoever this is, they are determined, and they feel like they can find some way to get your time or to see you face to face. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. And I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. If you're interested in a personal reading, I would love to do one for you. My email address is wickedwandstarot@gmail.com. It's in the description box, along with more information on how to become a member, as well as how to own your very own homemade soy candle from my Etsy shop. I did just Sorry, I love the style. I did just add the listing for the brand new one, which is called Bad Habit. It has coffee, leather, and tobacco, and it smells amazing. It's still not bright enough, so I'm going to light another candle. All right, let's see. Let's see if that does it. Mm, Does that help? No, I feel like it's still kind of dark. Whatever. We're gonna make it work. Hello, Drake. How you doing? Hello, April. How are you doing? Hello, Renee. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hello, Gerald. How's it going? Hello, Jamike. Hello, Anthony. What's up? All right, let's dive in. I think we're going to use or start with the Noisy Tarot. That's not its real name. It's what I call it. It's the only one that I gave a nickname to, but it's because it's super nicey whenever I shuffle it. I do think you can find this on Amazon, I think it was. I think they called it the Classic Tarot, but if you look for Holographic Tarot, then you should be able to find it. All right, what else do we have? I'm glad to hear it, April. What else do we have? Queen of Wands in the reverse, the Moon, and the King of Swords. This is someone who has something to say. This is not just, I want to look at you, I want to flirt with you, I want to, maybe even naked time, right? This is someone who has something to say. I do think this is someone who has kept a secret or been a little bit hesitant to share their truth with you. And it could be because they were just completely unsure how you would respond. So let's just, is this an X? We need to clarify if this is new. This is not an X. This is someone you have not been with. Four of Pentacles in the reverse, Five of Swords in the reverse. But this is someone who has maybe, I don't want that one. This is somebody who has maybe not been super honest about what they want. Maybe this has been somebody who has had to be kind of coy about their interest in you because you work together, or maybe because you dated their best friend. But we have someone who is wanting to be honest about what they really feel and what they really want from you or with you. I mean, fear is definitely one of those things that can get in the way of soulmates being together, so it's entirely possible. I do think fear played a role in this particular situation, but what are they afraid of? Maybe it's because you work together or previous partners. Seven of Cups in the reverse and the Four of Swords. They have worked on something that caused some issues or would have been like a barrier to the two of you being together. For some of you, this is I'm single, whereas before I wasn't. For some of you, this is, I've got a new job starting in a couple of weeks or tomorrow, and that means I don't have to worry about whether it's appropriate for me to pursue you because we're not coworkers. It's like there's a barrier being removed, and they feel like they can finally be honest about their interest in you. Thank you. What else do we have? Five of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. So they're making their offer. They don't know if you're interested. They feel like there is a decent chance that you're not interested, but they feel like now is as good a time as any. So they're going to make their interest known. Hello, DFA. How you doing today? Thank you for the tip. Do I need to worry about retaliation from my ex? Hopefully not, but we will find out. Retaliation from ex. I've added that for you. Thank you, DFA. Hello, Virgo. What's up? Do I know you? How do you have my phone number? I'm doing well. Thank you, DFA. Hello, Trevor. How's your day? Thank you for watching my channel. What else do we have? Eight of Swords and the World. Something has ended. It's like you're not my coworker anymore, or, I found out you're single, or I found out that maybe you might have a crush on me too. There is a shift that has emboldened this King of Swords to finally confess how they feel, or confess what their intentions are, or pursue this face-to-face conversation and telling you what's up. Oh, thank you. Hello, Lotus. How are you doing? We have the Two of Cups and the Eight of Cups in the reverse. This person has had an interest in you for a while, but they felt like they had to be respectful about the circumstances. And I think they were. I think this is someone who has respect for you, not just an attraction, but an actual respect for you. And that's a good thing. Happy Memorial Day to you as well, Clifford. How are you doing? All tied up. Number 23. And 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. That's about self-gratification. Whatever had caused this problem or this obstacle before, that's why we have the all tied up card, right? I was busy, or you were in a relationship, or we were coworkers and I wasn't allowed. No, that's not a thing. Roman, none of that makes sense. Let's try to be mature, shall we? Hello, Satya, how are you doing? No, I am not under the age of 18, so I am not a tarot girl. I am a woman who knows how to use tarot. I would encourage you to be a little bit more respectful in your questions, okay? Hello, Slamming, how are you doing? That's funny. Maybe it's just uplifting, Hello, Viking. How are you doing? So we've got Door to Romance and Cornucopia. For some of you, this is a person who has felt like they are finally able to pursue a romantic relationship because they're feeling like they have accomplished some financial security, or maybe they moved into their own place. Maybe this is just finally feeling that confidence that enables them to move forward, right? Or to move towards you. Oh my gosh, Star Trekker? I was literally just watching an episode of Star Trek Enterprise. Did I say hello to Slamming? I think I did. Hello, Kamal. How are you doing? Did I miss Lemonade? Hello, Lemonade. What's up? All right, so now I might have to use the Star Trek tarot. Let's see what else we've got. What else? Hanged Man in the reverse. Nine of Starships or Nine of Cups in the reverse. So there was something that was seen as kind of like a disadvantage or an obstacle. It could be as simple as I'm not going to ask you on a date because my car is in the shop and I want to be able to actually like drive myself or offer to pick you up or whatever. I've got to wait until I get my tax refund because then I'll feel like I can actually splurge on some nice clothes or taking you out to a nice dinner. Whatever it is, there's something here where it's like I needed to make sure that everything was like figured out and I needed to cross this off my to-do list. And now that that's done, now that it's like easier, now I'm going to actually approach. Just for you. Hello, K Carrot. How are you doing? Yes, thank you for liking and subscribing. That means a lot to me. We've got the Two of Latinum, which is the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Batleths in the reverse, which is the Two of Swords. And the World. I think they figured out what they needed to regarding their finances or their like individual stability. Now that I feel empowered or now that I feel like everything has kind of like settled down, now that that previous chapter has been closed out, I feel like I can approach you and be confident about it. I feel like I can tell you how I feel and not be as worried that you might like laugh at me or say, well, what about this? I feel like there's multiple things that have changed since this person first took an interest in you. One of them could be someone single that wasn't single, but I definitely feel like finances is a part of it. The Knight of Cloaks, which is the Knight of Wands. The King of Batleths or the King of Swords. That's the person who's being honest about their feelings. And they have a sense of urgency here. They're saying, all right, whatever was the problem before, mischief managed, now I can actually confess. So, all right, we got over it. Let's see what else is going to happen here. I bet that's not true. What else? Page of Starships or the Page of Cups and another two. The Two of Cups in the reverse. I haven't had space in my life for love. I haven't had time for it. Maybe I've been working too hard. Maybe I've been moving across the country. Maybe I've been dealing with some family obligation. But now that my schedule is clear, now that I have the money that I need, I'm going to confess. I'm going to ask you out. I'm going to pursue something. I don't think they're going to be very like, oh, whatever about it. I think it's going to be, look, I've been working on a lot lately and haven't really had much time for myself. But now that I have the opportunity to do something a little bit fun, I want to take like a weekend trip and I would love it if you could join me. Or I want to go to like the fanciest restaurant in town. Would you like to join me? They want to do something fun. They want to be having a great time and they want you with them. It's like I've had to do things on my own, or I haven't really been able to choose my own schedule. But now that I have, wrapped up whatever this chapter is, I want to like let loose. Four of Swords in reverse. Let's go a little bit crazy. Let's sow some wild oats. Ace of Batlets in the reverse, and the Five of Batlets. Because I couldn't tell you the truth because there was somebody else who probably would have ruined it. Or I wouldn't have been able to give the time of day to that relationship. Now I can. Now things have changed. This is Hugh. You're like, what? What do you mean, Carmen? That's important because if you know anything about Star Trek, you know that if you're part of the Borg, you don't have your own individual identity. You are part of a collective. So this is the Borg that was on the Enterprise, and LaForge built a friendship with Homie and named him Hugh. Right? I think it was Hugh. We have somebody who was very caught up in other things, and now they can make their own decisions. Now it could be about living by themselves, right? But what do they have in mind? I love that. So I believe that is Data's brother. Oh, this is going to drive me crazy, you guys. What is Data's brother's name? This is going to drive me crazy. Do y'all know? Hello, Clifford. How are you doing? Yes, exactly. Watch out for the Langoliers. Hello, Trilobite. How are you doing? Lore, thank you. Thank you. That's totally it. Hello, Alex. How are you doing? So Lore is like the id, right? Like the naughty side. And also kind of interesting to come out after Hugh because he was a little bit more playful, right? Sure, Data likes to follow protocol and follows the rules and does things the right way. Laura is more likely to be playful and say, I don't want to, I'm going to do it my way. So we have someone indulging, right? Okay, I'm going to do what I want. Maybe it's not what other people want for me, but that's all right. Too bad. I'm doing what I want. This is the Marseille Cat Tarot. Charlevite says, I like Riker the way he sits in chairs like a pimp. It's true, he does. I do think Langoliers was Stephen King. I think that's right. That sounds right. I don't know if I like that, but I'll allow it. Hello, Brenda. How are you doing? So we have the Wheel of Fortune. Positive change happening. Nine of Cups in the reverse. Sorry, Eight of Cups in the reverse. Oh, that makes more sense because it's somebody who's coming back around. Like I had a crush on you or I saw you, months and months ago, but the timing wasn't right. It wasn't going to work out. Now the time is right. So they're trying to figure out like how can I play it cool because I'm ridiculously excited over finally being able to spend some time with you, getting to know you better. Let's go to the beach. Let's go travel. Let's go eat some delicious food. Maybe get some ice cream. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. They're thinking about a long-term relationship. I didn't have the time, or maybe I didn't have the energy, or maybe I didn't have the money before. But now that whatever was blocking me has been removed, Like, let's just full speed ahead. Engage. Hello, Rob. How are you doing? Hello, Yolanda. I do personal questions after the general reading, Yolanda. If you'd like me to add you to the list, you can put your question in a super chat, or you can donate a membership to somebody else. So we've got the Six of Cups in the reverse, the Page of Swords in the reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. This is, I think, one of the obstacles. I think there's somebody here who did not invest or did not put forth effort. I think somebody was in a relationship. Now, this could be you or this could be the other person. The other thing or the other interpretation is I was just working too much. I really didn't have any time. I was working 70 hours a week. That doesn't leave much time for any kind of playing, any kind of fun. Hello, Nelson. How are you doing? I do read the comments. I may not always respond because there's a lot of them, but I do. And you know what? YouTube doesn't always report them. Like if I look on my laptop, I see a different selection than if I look on my phone. So YouTube, do better, okay? But I do try. We have death. How great is it to picture the Grim Reaper giving belly rubs to an orange cat? I love it. And the page, nope, sorry, King of Wands in the reverse. I feel like there's someone here who is very controlling over someone's time. Take it how it resonates. This could be the ex, your ex or theirs. This could be a boss who is very demanding. This is our busy season. We can't allow you to take any time off, or we can't allow for you to travel. We could have a very domineering family member. Hey, we need you to watch the kids. We need you to take care of Auntie Patricia. You can't go anywhere. That obligation has concluded. Now we have someone who's saying, okay, well, I don't have anything left on my to-do list, so I get to do what I want. They're fighting their way back to you. Even if you're not in the hometown or if you're, 2 states away, they're on a mission to come see you. They want to find some way to be across the table from you or sitting next to you or looking longingly into your eyes. Because they feel like there's unfinished business here and they don't want to continue to let it be a little mysterious. They're going to be like, so I know I've been busy. I know I haven't really been super communicative, but what I've been thinking about to get through all of that time was what it would be like to finally see you or be with you. That's what they've been thinking about. Sorry, just organizing the candles. Hello, Round Oak. How are you doing? Hello, Magoo. Ten of Swords. And another King of Swords. All right. So they're going to tell you what was going on. A little summary. Maybe just letting you know, here's why it was difficult, or here's what happened in terms of that relationship ending. But you're going to get some insight. All right. So this is the Romantic Lenormand. What else do we have? Hello, Sean. How are you doing? Hello, Fixed. How are you? Hello, James. What's up? We have key, number 33, and mountain. So otherwise, it would be really difficult to scale this mountain, but the good thing is I found the keys to my car. Um, so I can just drive up the mountain now. I don't have to climb it. We have someone who feels like they've got the ability to navigate difficult waters. I feel like someone's traveling. Like I was stuck over here, I couldn't see you, or I didn't have the ability to be independent. Now I've solved that issue. Maybe they've purchased a car, maybe they found their own place, but it emboldens them to say, all right, let's get to know each other a little bit better. I'm telling you, they're headed right to you. They're not thinking about anything else. It's like, you know, you are on their mind. You have been on their mind for a while. Guess what the other card is? This person's very attracted to you and they have some naked time on their mind. But I'm going to tell you this, I already told you this person respects you. So while they are very attracted to you physically, I don't think that they're trying to rush that physical intimacy. It's just something that they're very interested in. I'm doing well, thank you. Have a good one, science fiction. So if you know my channel, you know that when I draw the whip card, I have a joke that I have to tell. And if I don't tell it, I would get in trouble, right, guys? Would you be mad at me? It's not my joke. I can't claim credit for it, but it is required. The whip. No, no, not the whip. The whip. No, no, please, not the whip. The whip. No, no, please, anything but the whip. Anything? The whip. All right, where are we at? We're at 27 minutes. A couple more. Oh, I think we need some oracle cards though. A couple more, and then we'll start with personal questions. See, I don't feel like this is X energy, so we don't want to get into like super nitty gritty stuff. All right. What else do we have? That's fair, Trilobite. That's totally understandable. Hello, Rick. How are you doing? We have family room. I think this is somebody who has been dealing with a family obligation or had been in a relationship previously. So they may have moved out and gotten their own place, or they may have been, for a while stationed elsewhere, but they're like set on you. This is not just somebody who's looking for some fun naked time. They want to be with you. So they've already had some sort of experience getting to know you, or they feel like they already know a lot about your principles or how you approach relationships. And it has been really difficult for this person to be at a distance. I do feel like for some of you, this is a person who is dealing with like personal grief, like someone who passed away. My condolences if that's true. But for others of you, this has just been a really trying couple of weeks, months, maybe even for some of you, years. And what has got them through this difficult time is knowing that they could return to you at some point. But they want it to get serious. They want to really get to know you. Hey, what's up, Galaxy King? Midwest Galaxy King. Sorry, that's not really his name, you guys. That's what my brain cell challenge self thought it was initially, okay? I can't see it any other way. Oz, I'm trying to decide whether or not I'm cool with that. Yeah, why not? All right. So we got the skeleton holding the cat here. This was a sticker that I couldn't find a place to put the sticker, so I figured I would make it a tattoo. And then this is a bast. We also have bast right here. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Can you see? Yeah, kind of. Round Oak, I'm from Tennessee. Serious works, I only do serious. So we have adjudication. I think there's been a decision made or something finalized that enables this person to finally come waltzing back your way and say, hey, so it's been a while and I've thought about you this whole time. And like, I'm ready to get married tomorrow, but you probably want to like get to know me a little bit more. So what do you want to go on a trip? You want to like, I don't know, go to an adventure park thing, roller coaster ride thing. We could go to the beach. Like they'll do whatever, but they need to get to know you better and they already know that they want to be with you. I don't think it's very creepy. So somehow they know you, but they have been otherwise engaged. They have been obligated elsewhere. Let's see. This is the signs of the times. Hello, Elizabeth. How are you doing? LOL, Grant. Have a good one, science. Hello, Vaccinator. What's up? Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Kind of. Oh, and Charlotte, I mean, I guess like someone had to eventually try that. I've definitely heard that one. And then wasn't there also like a song on Arrested Development? I think there was. What else do we have? Crown, personal power, and key, opportunity. I'm telling you, this person has their own place, and I think previously they did not. Or this person has moved, and now they finally have the ability to connect with you seriously. And it's like, I'm going to let you decide the pace, because if it was up to me, we would be getting married tomorrow. Like, I already know I want you, and I don't want anybody else. But because they are finally feeling financially more secure, or they have their own place, or they're done with whatever this responsibility is, they're wanting to be like 0 to 60, but they're going to take the pace that makes the most sense for you, right? It's all right. What else do we have? Angel numbers, confirmation. I do think that you're going to get confirmation that this is somebody who has good intentions. Initially, you may be kind of questioning it, but this is someone who has been working on the things that they need to be able to offer a healthy relationship to someone. But they don't want to offer it to someone. They specifically want to offer that to you. All right, let's see what we've got for DFA. This is the Cat's Eye Tarot. Yeah, there's some cool things. I like the mountains. That's not really, like, that doesn't really capture it. I love the mountains. I always have to be around water, like river, lake, whatever. I've never lived by the ocean, but that would probably be cool too. But now that I've lived around mountains, I don't know if I could go back to like flatland. I don't think I could. What else do we have? Nope, sorry, not what else. We're doing DFA's question. What does DFA need to worry about, or no, does DFA need to worry about retaliation from the ex? No. Provided that you do what you need to do to block this person. So is this like extensive blockage, like changing the phone number style? Initially, no, but there is a chance that you have to get rather aggressive with it. But blocking this person on multiple applications, making it clear what your boundaries are. I do feel like you're dealing with somebody that has not so great intentions, but I also feel like they kind of, trying to think of an appropriate way to say this. Um, I'm just gonna say it this way, and if YouTube doesn't like it, like tough. Um, Instead of two balls, they have one. That's not meant to insult anybody that only has one, but this is like they don't necessarily have um the ability to back up some of their words. So they might be all talk or mostly talk, right? This is somebody who likes to make you worried, but I get like a little bit of a lazy vibe. Six of Cups, Two of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, it's like I'm gonna talk about stuff. I'm gonna make you feel like it's gonna be a problem, but I don't want to actually do anything because I got really comfortable watching sports. You know. So, do you have to worry about it? Minimally. The way you need to worry about the retaliation is what can you, like, what's in your power to block this person out? And if they find some way, like creating some new email account to reach out to you, how do you respond to that? Is it mostly just like ignore this person forever? Forever, ever? Forever, ever. No, it's more than that. Changing passwords, perhaps, or maybe even like deleting your main Reddit or starting a new one or deleting a certain app altogether. This is going to be someone who tries, but like half-heartedly. I'm really sorry about the bowl comment. Hello, Brewer. What's up? I have three. Oh, Lord. Yes, exactly, Deadly. Know your worth and your value. Never ever. Hello, Kroger's. What's up? Ooh, do you own all the grocery stores? We've got the Three of Swords. This person's heartbroken. I do think that they're playing victim. I do think that they are getting on people's nerves because they're like switching up the story. Like, this is what happened. I was wronged. I'm the victim. But I do feel like people around them are like, can you like be real for a second though? Because like we were there when you were the problem. At least one person is judging them like, come on, like cut it. Like we know how you do and we know it was your fault. Three of Wands. So yes, you have some actions that you need to take. You need to do what you can, you know, like putting on your seatbelt when you're driving a risky road through the mountains, for example. But you don't have to go crazy with it. Hello, Nadia. How are you doing? I have heard of doppelgangers. Does that mean you have one for an ex? Is that what you're saying? Hello, G. What's up? Hello, Urban Walker. How you doing? Hello, Catherine. I hope you're having a good day. All right. Let's see. Well, that's interesting, Round Oak, because I was just going to ask if there was a question out there that I could do for someone, so I will do your question. Is there anything for me about moving abroad? Well, which broad are you moving? I'm sorry, I'm lame. I had to do that. Is there any insight for Round Oak regarding moving abroad? Knight of Wands, Four of Cups in the reverse. Four of Wands in the reverse, Ace of Wands, and the Lovers in the reverse. There's a concern if you move too quickly that you will expect something to fall into place or that the timeline will match up, but it doesn't. I do feel like the number 4 is important. And when you kind of slow the pace down a little bit and take your time to make sure that all the I's are dotted, all the T's are crossed, then I feel like there's another opportunity that comes up. So is this saying that the living situation might be a little bit difficult? Not the living situation, maybe the actual, like, getting things there. Whatever you need to transport along with yourself. Seven of Wands in the reverse. Three of Cups in the reverse. So is this saying there's a waiting period? Yes. Excuse me. Your intuition will guide you, but there is a possibility here that you're going to get a little bit frustrated wanting to go earlier than you actually can. There could be some red tape. There could be some people who don't know how to do their job. There could be some issues in terms of getting approval for certain things, especially if you have like a pet that you're trying to take, right? There's going to be some frustrations along the way. So plan for a little bit of delay or a little bit of like, okay, I guess I'll have to delay for like another week, or I'll have to like get creative and do something different. But stay the course and your patience will serve you. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. There's going to be something that's much more expensive than you are originally told. Kind of like when you go to reserve a house and then when you actually go to pay, they're like, oh, cool, we have like 18 different service fees for you to pay too, man. It's great. Sorry, I like doing voices. So keep in mind that there might be some hidden fees. So you'll want to like aim a little bit less expensive to avoid the sticker shock. What else? We have the Six of Cups and the Emperor, another 4. There's someone here that you've known for a long time that gives you good advice. I'm not even saying that this person has lived there before or has made this kind of move, but they're wise and they know what to say in the moment that you need to hear it. So I feel like your intuition guides you, but there's also someone that has been around for a long time, could be a family member, could be like a best friend, but this is someone who knows their ish. And this Emperor is going to give you some valuable advice, and I feel like they're going to save you some money. Or they might have like, hey, you know, you're probably going to need this if you're moving there, and I happen to have one, so here you go. But this Emperor is going to make your experience easier. That is weird, Nadia. Good luck with that. Is this for sure what Round Oak should be doing? You are called to this place for a reason. It's the important thing is the timing. I feel like you have the anxiety because the timing is up in the air or is like a big question mark. You want to make sure that you have more money than you expect to need. So I think that's really where the anxiety is coming from. If you have, you know, extra, I don't know how to put it in terms that make sense, but like save $1,000 more than you thought you needed. Save $2,000 more than you thought you needed. But this is going to be, timing is the most important thing. Hey G, I have a question. Why are you posting things and then deleting them? Is everything okay? Oh yeah, I could totally see that, Nadia. So you are meant to go to this place. The timing is important, and the expenses are going to be a little bit more than you expect. So save up a little extra, but it's going to work out for you. Because I feel like it. Okay, cool. Oh, thank you. I feel like that's the best part of the live stream, right? Like, no shade, I guess, to the other people out there that live stream, but for me, if I don't go live in a day, I miss you guys. Because there's something different when you can actually like remember people and check up on, oh, so how did that job interview go? Or hey, are you like, figuring out that relationship problem? The fare isn't that expensive. You're welcome, Round Oak. I wish you all the best. All right, you guys, I'm gonna leave it there. I love you all. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscribes. Thank you for hyping if you're able to. And thank you for checking out my candles.